What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the MIB Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have him. We found him. This is a figure that I've been looking for quite some time. And I know, before you say anything, guys, I know he's been out there for quite some time. Guys, he just haven't been out there for quite some time in the condition that an MIB collector such as myself would want him in. Well, guys, we hit pay dirt at the 2019 MEGO meet in beautiful Columbus, Ohio. We found this beautiful figure at the 2019 MEGO meet, and he was in absolutely, positively gorgeous condition. Practically C10 museum example. We're talking about the 2010 Mattel Retro Action DC Superheroes Martian Manhunter. John Jones. Absolutely, positively gorgeous. This was a figure that I saw when it first appeared on toy store shelves, or pegs, if you will, in Toys R Us. When I'm doing shopping for my kids, I walk around and just to kind of see what type of toys they had. And I saw this toy line, the Mattel Retro Action DC Superheroes line. And this was the one figure, the Martian Manhunter figure, because I'm such a huge fan of the superheroes from DC. This was the one figure I thought that they did a absolute 100% fantastic job on. And from what I'm being told by other collectors, this is one of many collectors' favorite action figures from this toy line. Beautiful head sculpt. Look at the eyes. Love the cape. The outfit. Now you had, this is a very interesting outfit. Figures Toy Company did a 8-inch Martian Manhunter fist fighter, and they did the body in green. Looked more lime green than anything, but they did it in green. But this figure Mattel did, and they gave him a green bodysuit, but underneath his body is green. So you had the option of, either way, taking the outfit off, he was still green. Keeping the green outfit on, he's still green. Attention to detail on this figure I thought was a lot better than the Figures Toy Company's version. You still had, with this toy line itself, you had the complaints of the wobbly waist, which made these figures somewhat very difficult to stand on their own. Now, I'm not sure, in later waves, they said that, I heard talk that in later waves, some of these figures were corrected, so they didn't have the waist issues. I'm not sure if the Martian Manhunter figure was in that later wave where the corrections to the waist were made. But if anybody knows, please leave a comment in the comment section right underneath this video. We'd love to hear who has any information. If you have this figure, if you own this figure, does this figure have the wobbly waist, or has it been corrected? Because this is a museum example piece right here now. So our Martian Manhunter will never come off his card. And speaking of cards, like I said, this is just a fantastic piece. We got it from a really awesome dealer we bought a lot from this particular dealer, and I can't think of the guy's name. It's killing me that I can't think of this guy's name. It was like the last few purchases that I made at the MEGO meet, and I bought a ton from him. And he pulled a few of these guys out, and the second that I saw this this Martian Manhunter figure, I said, I'll take him. And we got a great deal on him as well. Like I said, the card is fantastic. And if anybody know anything about this this particular line, you'll see the fading here at the bottom. That was by design. Mattel wanted to give you that old retro type style feel to the card art and stuff. So that was by design. On all the cards, you'll see that fading right there. That's completely by design. It's meant to be there. The card is not weathered in terms of, you know, being damaged or anything. That's all by art design, which was fantastic. Nice little touch. It's little things like that. This toy line got me really excited and did put me in the mindset of MEGO. At the time in 2010, this is one of the closest toy lines to MEGO that was really to MEGO, next to MEGO. Dr. MEGO even had a lot to do with this particular toy line. Let's turn the card around, guys. Get your blown out look of the card, guys. See how minty fresh this card is. It's the hang tab hasn't even been pulled out. There's Black Adam. There's our Martian Manhunter. Darkseid, another fantastic figure. Let's get you a year. There you go, 2010 Mattel. And with the fantastic news that MEGO now will be producing 8-inch DC superheroes, we are even more excited, if that's even possible, to be more excited about a toy line or a toy company, and to be able to say that we're going to actually have DC superheroes 8-inch action figures by MEGO. It doesn't get any better than that. And I'm really hoping that we can get the Martian Manhunter figure from MEGO. I would love to see how MEGO produces and creates this figure. But this is one of the better Martian Manhunter action figures in my mind. And I've seen a lot. I have a few in our museum. We talked about the holes here at the bottom, the vents as we call them as collectors, the vents here at the bottom of the blister. Shoes are made in China, see. I would love to know if, and I'm looking at, this is from 2010. He was kept perfectly. Maybe I'm answering my own question. If those vents help keep moisture at bay by allowing this figure to breathe, as opposed to having him sealed airtight. That was a question I kind of posed in the last video with the John Stewart figure. I'm just curious. Does anybody have this figure, guys? And if you do, I would like to know, or I would love to know, your feelings about this figure. I would love to know your feelings about this toy line, the Mattel Retro Action DC Superheroes toy line. And that's what we're all about here at the museum, bringing back fantastic memories. If I had a time machine, I would go back and purchase all of these figures when they came out back in 2010. But now I've spent the better part of, oh my goodness, a year and a half of trying to hunt down these figures and hunt them down in a way where these figures are mint C10, practically as if they came off the toy store shelves, which is a true headache. And it's an illness, guys. I understand it's an illness, but we want to present these figures and these action figures, these toys to you, these toy lines to you, as if they first appeared on toy store shelves. And that's what the MIB Master Toy Museum is all about. Letting you walk back in time, if not but for a few moments, and kind of jogging that memory, those fantastic memories you had of these toy lines. Guys, like, thank you for hanging out with us today in the museum. We've got more fun, more goodies right around the corner for you guys. You know the routine. God bless. And keep collecting.